All right, y'all, we are live on this dumpy Monday afternoon. Blessings to everybody in the name of Jesus, Yeshua the Messiah, even if you are not religious. Oh my goodness, would you look at this massive dump as Donald Trump is about to speak. All right, he is about to speak right now, make an investment announcement after announcing yesterday that he was going to be putting money into a strategic reserve of cryptocurrencies. The Bitcoin price right now is taking a little bit of a tumble, coming down below this very important support resistance flip, $89,000. Okay, very, very interesting. We had a very bullish day yesterday, and now we're getting a bit of a retracement here as Trump is about to come out and speak. And as you can see, we have seen basically millions of longs absolutely wrecked here. Pretty much everybody, not everybody, but most people who have been long since yesterday are now out of the game, man. Very interesting, very interesting. The shorts that shorted yesterday's pump are out. The longs that longed yesterday's pump are out. We are wrecking both sides of the market right now as we are coming down to the next major area of support, 86,005. Very interesting times as Donald Trump is preparing to give a speech, and we're going to listen to it together. And we're going to be watching the volatility here. And as usual, guys, if we can get 1,500 likes in the first half hour, we will be giving away $1,000. We did it yesterday. Can we do it today? Let's see if we can't do it today. I'm going to set a timer here so I definitely don't miss it. And we do need to give major shouts to everybody in the chat right now. First of all, a major shout out to the mods in the chat. Thank you guys so much for doing what you do. I appreciate each and every one of you. Got to give a major shout out to Brock. What is the announcement? It's probably going to be bearish. Trump and dump. Shout out to Meeker's Media. Yesterday was a fake out. The Dusty Hunt says your keys are worthless. Shout out to Alex. Announcement more likely. TSMC investment in the US. Shout out to Kodan. LFG. Shout out to HFG. God bless you, bro. Shout out to J Bone. Shout out to Mr. Average Guy. What do I think about the Bitcoin dominance? It's interesting when we compare it to other periods in the cycle. All right. Shout out to Hopium Copium. We smoking longs tonight, baby. Shout out to Michael Saylor. I remain bullish. Shout out to Kodan. Am I going to stream the Trump talk? Yeah, we're going to stream the Trump talk. He will treat Bitcoin like Zelensky. That's so funny, bro. That was so funny. Oh my goodness. What a crazy, interesting thing that whole thing is, man. Seriously. Shout out to Dermish. It's just Eric Trump using his dad's announcement. Shout out to Nobody. And shout out to Duke. Government is broke. They can't reinvest more. Just kidding. They can always print more, my friend. They can always print more. Shout out to AI Wisdom. Even the president of the US can't save crypto. Look, guys, crypto doesn't need the president of the US to save it. But here's the thing. Crypto will be saved. Crypto will be saved, guys. All right, crypto is part of the agenda to get everybody on board with this blockchain digital currency stuff so that they can track each and everything you do. And they're using this stuff as an on-ramp to get the masses involved, all right? So don't worry. Everybody's pro-crypto, even though they make it seem like they sometimes are and they're sometimes not. It's just part of the game, guys. Sit back, relax, and make the juicy profits, all right? Now, I have to admit, all right, I am drinking a Zevia Cola. I know. Junk food. But look, it's hard not to drink it. Big Bus 28 bought a whole box of it, and it's some good stuff. All right. Let's see, is Donald Trump live yet? We don't know yet. Oh my goodness. Let's put back on the Bitcoin chart here. Obviously still holding the long, guys, but it's not looking as great right now. We come over here to TradingView once again, and we are seeing a massive red candle on the daily right now, massive purple. The 1 hour time frame, guys, we are pretty much giving back everything from yesterday. Now, a few levels of importance to be aware of on the way down. Again, this low to me looks pretty good. We went over all the scenarios yesterday to talk about what we were potentially looking for after this low. All right, one of the scenarios, guys, is that we come and fill the CME futures gap. The CME futures gap is going to be right here at the Fibonacci golden pocket. All right, CME futures gap at the golden pocket. In addition to that, it's in the high volume node of this whole range here, guys. So if we don't bounce at 86.4, which is possible, all right, because we have this little support resistance flip, then we're probably going to come down to that 84.6 area. And, you know, we do need to be prepared for a taking, once again, of the low down here, because as we know, we have two CME gaps below us. We have one right here, and then we have one right down here at around 77,005, dipping even a little bit below that to the 786. So let's see. Donald Trump, everybody's waiting for him. He's fashionably late. He had to stop at McDonald's. All right, he had to stop at McDonald's for a Big Mac. Oh my goodness, would you look at this, guys? Pretty much giving back everything from yesterday. Oh my goodness. The pain, the heartache, the anguish. It is pretty nuts, man. It is pretty nuts. And I thought, you know, we were just going to go up only. Shout out to Splashfire Films. All right. Holding it down with the wrench, my man Splashfire. Guys, make sure to smash up the likes. We got over 2,000 people in the house. Major shout to my man Rudraksh Argawal. Holding short from 90K TP. Where would I TP if I was short from 90K? Well, look, man. I would be T'ing some P right around where we're coming to now. My first TP1 would have to be right here at around 86.4. And you're short from 90K? I mean, it depends on your risk to reward ratio, bro. And it depends on your bias. But if you have your stop loss above these highs here, I would definitely be shooting for around that maybe 84.7 for a good risk to reward ratio for that TP1. Depends on your TP, right? You got yourself a nice tight stop there. You know, you're looking even right now at a really nice TP1. Right, you have your stop just above there, a couple $100. It's a really good risk to reward ratio right now, to be honest with you. All right, let's take a look here at what's happening on the order flow while we wait for President Donald Trump to speak. Okay, so we had basically longs absolutely wrecked, shorts have taken profits, lots of long liquidations at that low here. Now we're starting to get a little bit of a bounce to the upside. Now I just want to put in importance. I want to put in perspective, should I say, what is happening here. We're going to remove everything. First of all, let's understand that right now, the key level that we are losing is this, all right? We have ourselves this previous low, $89,000. So if we can start to reclaim 89K right now, that would actually look really strong. That would look really strong. It would look like we made a support, we lost it, we broke out, we get a retest, and then boom, that would actually look really, really strong. We do want to see a bounce from some areas down here, honestly. We want to see a bounce. We want to get a reclaim of $89,000 today. That would be really nice. Again, we can't reclaim 89K right now. We're looking down to potentially fill that CME gap around 84,600. Beautiful confluence with the Fibonacci golden pocket. And of course, the last hope bullish scenario for me, guys, is coming down to take this low into the massive zone of supports. We have multiple levels down here to be looking for a bounce. And let's see if Donald Trump has begun to speak yet. All right. Very interesting stuff. I wonder what he's going to say. It's an investment scenario, I guess. Now, let's discuss Market Cipher B while we are waiting for Donald Trump. Whoa! Whoa! What? Did you guys see that? Oh, man. Wow. 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 Man, we've got some chart templates over here. Purple and blue. Let me show you what it's going to do. All black. All black everything. All green. Man, these are some old. Here we go, baby. Oof. Looking awful. All right. Hang on, let's get back to the Jason Casper Classic. Here we go. All right, now here we go. Market Cipher B has officially confirmed a nice hidden bullish div on the daily right here, y'all. Nice bullish div on the daily, hidden bullish div. We go down to our 12-hour time frame. We've got ourselves a regular bullish divergence here. We go to our 8-hour time frame, regular bullish divergences as we made that low. We go to the 4-hour time frame, bullish divergence as we make the low. What does this mean? In my opinion, I believe the low is generally in, and I was saying this yesterday. The low generally, I believe, is in. It might not specifically be in, but I believe buying Bitcoin down here in the 70s, this is where we expect the bottom to be, all right? I was expecting, honestly, to bottom out more toward the mid to low 70s. All right, so if we come back there again to the mid to low 70s, let's just take a look at the daily time frame. It would definitely 100% have a bullish divergence locally here, giving us that beautiful, juicy looking, uneven butt cheek pattern with a big, nice, juicy butt cheek on the left full. And that could give us that big pump. But I still am going to hold to my guns that the low for Bitcoin is generally in here, and that this is our last chance for the bull market to make juicy gains. It's really now or never. And what I mean by that is, if we don't find our low here in the 70s, guys, it could be over. Honestly, like the whole entire bull market could be over if we don't bounce from 70s. Oh my goodness, Bitcoin's taking a more of a dump. Oh my goodness, and we're coming down to that first key level. All right, we got ourselves a nice key level here. We're coming down to that 0.5 Fibonacci retracement. Let's go to our 12-minute time frame and see if we can hold support here. All right, we've got this support resistance flip right here. All right, we're coming down to this key level. Let's see. All right, we just took a little bit. Let's go to the 15-minute. Let's go to the 15-minute. Put on market Cipher. We're coming down towards a zone. Towards a zone of support right here, guys. All right. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. You know what's crazy is we're starting to invalidate the bullish divergences right here on some of these lower time frames. All right, let's see. Is President Trump speaking yet? No, he is not. We take a look at order flow. Wow, we had about 8 million shorts open up in that exact low. Would you look at that? That's pretty crazy right there. That is pretty crazy. Oh my goodness, man. All right. We're giving it back. We're giving it back from yesterday. This is insane. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame so we can see really yesterday. We're pretty much giving it back. We're coming down towards this area. It is a local area of support. Longs are getting wrecked. Shorts are taking profits. This is nuts, guys. This is nuts. All right, let's get back to the open long trade here. Again, giving back about $10,000 of profits here, guys, in the last 24 hours. I've literally given back $10,000 of profits here. All right. In this last little dump. This is absolutely gnarly, guys. This is absolutely gnarly. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull our fib here. We do not want to be losing our Fibonacci 618, man. We do not want to be losing that as we are waiting for President Trump to make an investment announcement. Is it going to pump us? Is it going to save us? Or is it going to keep us coming down even more? All right, this is wild. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got 2,900 people in here, only 600 likes, guys. We have 8 minutes left to get 1,500 likes. If everyone likes the video right now, we can give away $1,000. All right. Shout out to Nitro. We created a $10,000 CME gap. How did no one see this coming? I know, we got the CME gap, guys. So look, we come down to the CME gap. Maybe we add a little bit to the trade here, all right? Maybe we add a little bit to the trade. Maybe we add another 100K to the position. All right, come on, Donald Trump. We need you, baby. We need you, Donald Trump. Come on. Donald Trump. We need you, man. We need you. Sheesh. Sheesh. I don't even know what to say. All right, let's go down to a lower time frame here. All right, we're struggling. Okay, so here's the one thing we might be able to say. You know, we're coming down to a local zone of support. So we would want to see this hold here for a potential bounce. All right, if we don't hold here, we're looking down to our $84,600 area where we do have a Fibonacci, not a Fibonacci, a CME gap. All right. Oh my goodness. This is gnarly, guys. Now, honestly, in hindsight here, when we take a look at what's happened on the order flow, there was a pretty bearish CVD divergence here that for some reason I didn't even notice this morning. But we take a look at the order flow here. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame. We can see that pretty much from this high up here, right, this lower high to this lower high, we saw quite a few longs being absorbed here. This is a crazy bearish CVD divergence. I didn't even notice this morning when I was looking at the chart for some reason. Blinded by my bullishness, you know, and it does happen, guys. You do get blinded by bullishness, but we did see, you know, millions of longs being absorbed here by a bigger player looking to push the price to the downside. And now pretty much everyone's out of the game, right? It's so interesting. Most of the trades that opened up yesterday, longs and shorts, are out of the game. Remember, yesterday was not your average short squeeze. We saw shorts opening up like crazy yesterday. People were shorting the pump. Look at this, guys. Millions of people shorting the pump. Crazy. And of course, millions of longs long the pump. This was not a short squeeze. This is real money coming in, real longs coming in. And then what starts to happen as we consolidate here is open interest peters off. And then this morning, right around New York open time, what do we see? We see the CVD really starting to increase, going from negative 558 million all the way up here to negative 469 million, right? So almost 100 million longs opening up here. Price is unable to make a higher high, and then boom, we get that drop below VWAP. And I did long from around this area, and obviously that trade got stopped out, guys. I did take a long right from that support resistance flip right here. I longed this 89,000, and it started off nice. I went outside, took care of the chickens, you know, did some stuff around the house, come back, and my trade stopped out, man. My trade is stopped out. All right, we got 3,400 people in the house. We're waiting for Donald Trump. Make sure to smash the likes. Make sure to smash the likes as we are in dire, dire straits right now for Bitcoin. Come on, Donald Trump. We need you. We need you, buddy. We need you. Let's take a look at ETH. All right, ETH right now. Let's take a quick look. Where is ETH? ETH! Here's ETH. Whew, almost lost ETH. ETH pretty much gave back everything from yesterday. ETH is right now making a slightly higher low here from the low that we made on yesterday. Very, very crazy stuff, guys. All right, so for all of these coins right now, this is so important. Where we're coming down to, where we're at right now for Bitcoin, for ETH, this is so important. These levels are so crucial right now, guys. All right, this is the Bitget chart. All right, this is what we have been looking for a long time. Take the lows, $2,000 lows. If we're going to continue in a bull market, guys, this needs to hold for ETH. If we're going to continue in a bull market, guys, honestly, this level right here must hold for Bitcoin between where we bottomed out and just a little bit more. So we are at crucial, crucial support. This is crucial for the bull market right now. Again, maybe our low is in here and we come back for a retracement. All right. If not, we look to take the low. We look for the bullish divergences on the daily. We cannot be losing $70,000 Bitcoin, guys. All right, that is really, really bad for the bull market. Extremely bad. The only thing we can hope for then is something like what happened last cycle, where we did get a 55% move to the downside, only to be followed by a 140% pump to the upside, giving us a higher high, where we finally did get that bullish move on Bitcoin. That's the only really thing we can hope for, but that's some scary territory, man. I'll be totally honest. That is some scary territory. All right, so Bitcoin right now coming down to that key support, that 0.5 Fibonacci. All right, we've got ourselves a little box of support here. If we're not going to hold this box of support, we're going to come down to the CME gap right around this area, the CME GOP. All right, the GOP. It's called the GOP. All right, because sometimes you've got to say GOP instead of gap. All right, let's take a look over at YouTube and come on, Donald Trump. We need you, my man. We need Donald Trump. Is he live yet? No, he's not live yet. Let's like it. Let's dislike it and then like it again. Maybe that'll help him. I think he's still at McDonald's. I think my man Trump is still at McDonald's. All right, we're going to zoom in once again to the 5-minute time frame here on Bitcoin. All right, looks like we're getting a little bit of a bounce on the 5-minute. Can she hold? We are in a key area of support here, guys. We are in a key area of support. All right. We're in a key area of support. We've taken the liquidity from this low. All right. Doesn't mean very much right now. Money flow looking pretty bad on the 1-minute. Bullish divergences invalidated on the 12-minute. Man, not what we want to be seeing. All right. Longs absolutely wrecked. A few shorts opening up. Come on, Donald Trump. Come on, DT. We need DT up in here. You know what? We're going to have to change our candles to Trump colors. They say Trump's orange. So we're going to have to make a Donald Trump chart. We're going to use yellow for the bull and red for the bear. You mix them together, you get orange. All right, you don't mix them together, you get McDonald's colors. And we know how much Trump loves McDonald's. All right. Oh, man. Oh, man. Here we go. We got the McDonald's Donald Trump candles. Come on, McDonald's Donald Trump. We're waiting for Trump to come out. As we're watching the price come back down to that CME gap just below us at the Fibonacci golden pocket, we are holding a little bit of support here, guys. All right, we are holding a little bit of support here. As you can see, we're holding a little bit of support. If we're going to lose this, we get sucked down to this level here, 84.6. Wow, did we get our likes? We got almost 4,000 people in the house right now. But we only have less than 1,000 likes. Oh, man. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Make sure to like the dang video, guys. Make sure to like the dang video. Who we got in the chat? We got to shout out everybody in the chat right now as my trade is... Wow, okay, so we're getting a little bit of a bounce from here, guys. You can see we're getting a little bit of a bounce from our white box. All right, let's see if this can hold, guys. Let's see if this can hold. Let's see if this can save our trade. Let's see if this white box can save our trade right here, man. This is nuts. Man, this is nuts. Everybody is out of the market right now. Like, literally everybody is out of the market. Longs out, shorts out. Look at this massive flush of open interest. Who the heck is calling me right now? Who the heck is calling me right now? It's nobody. It's nobody. Nobody. Nobody's calling. Hello? They hung up. Why would they do that? Why would they hang up with such a courteous, polite answer like that? Let's take a look back here at the dang. At the dang order flow, man. Look at this. Like, everybody from yesterday's pump is out, man. Shorts and longs. We're a fresh slate. It's a fresh slate. We're just waiting for DT to come out the gate to give us a fresh slate. Let's check it out over on forexfactory.com. See, Donald Trump. He says, well, it says here that he's expected to announce a $100 billion investment in the U.S. All right. So let's see. Let's see what it's going to be. Let's see what it's going to be. Now, no one knows when it is. It's tentative. But it was supposed to be around 1:30. All right. Let's see here. It's supposed to be around 1:30. 1:30 p.m. It's past 1:30, Donald Trump. It's tough being the president, guys. It really is tough to be the president. Short trade's still open, man. Short trade was getting close to entry. Short trade's still open, guys. All right, we're in the ultimate schlong trade right now. All right, we're short from $100,000. We're long from that low. Obviously, guys, I didn't really long that exact bottom. Okay, it was a trade I was already in. I added to it. All right, I added to it because I'm looking for that big move here. I'm looking for that big pump, baby. 100 billion will pump crypto a bit. Yeah. Nothing to do with crypto. Well, let's see, because if it moves the market at all, then it could move crypto. Major shout out to Alex O. He says, slap the like for this man, the myth, the plunger. God bless Jay and have a great week, homie. God bless you, Alex O Crypto. God bless you, bro. Thank you so much for your super chat. And guys, if you have not already subscribed to Alex O, go subscribe. Shout out to Try Eat, who says, shout out to Jesus. Amen. Praise the Lord Jesus, the Messiah, God, the eternal creator God, who took on flesh to save humanity, died for our sins and rose 3 days later from the dead. All right, we are getting a bounce from the box. We are waiting for Donald Trump. We are waiting for Donald Trump. We are getting a bounce from the box. We are waiting for Donald Trump. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. We are getting another little bit of a red candle coming down here. Again, just to kind of reiterate what is going on right now, guys, with this price action. Because we got some new people popping on in. You know, yesterday, we got a large move to the upside upon some fundamental news. Let's go ahead and get our candles back to normal. All right. We got some bullish activity yesterday. We had a bullish daily candle close above the value area low of the macro range. Very, very key. Closing that candle above $91,400. Now we are getting a bit of a retracement to be expected after a weekend pump. This was not your average weekend pump, guys. We saw a lot of money actually enter into the markets. Now, we did leave behind a gap on the chart. You can see here, this is the futures market, all right? The futures market. The Friday candle closed. You know, the futures normal people, they have these things called lives. And believe it or not, they do other things. They have these things called friends and these things called families. I know it sounds weird, but they don't trade on the weekend. It's crazy. And so over the weekend, they actually closed the market. And so if Bitcoin pumps over the weekend, it leaves behind a gap in the chart. And you can see that the Friday candle closed right here at the price of $84,965. But this morning, the Monday candle opened up here at $95,000, leaving behind a massive gap where we had literally a 10% move to the downside. And a lot of times these gaps do fill. Now, let's not forget about the other gap we have down here, right? We have this other gap down here at around $77,500. So there's two views here for a retracement, which we currently are getting. One is we fill this CME gap here, make a higher low, and then pump, baby, and this was our bottom. The second view is if we can't bounce from 84,600, well, maybe we actually fill the gap from down here and come back down to like the $74,000 level. Now, I know what you're thinking, Jay, this isn't what I want to hear, okay? But look, we just have to be honest with what the charts could potentially do. Now, we are coming right now towards our first CME gap. Now, the CME gap does have a nice confluence here. We take our Fibonacci golden pocket retracement from the low to the high, and you can see that the Fibonacci golden pocket is lining up exactly where that CME futures gap is, okay? It's a really nice level. If we even take a look at all the volume here, going all the way back to Tuesday, it's also the highest volume node. At least it was a second ago. Let's see, have we changed? Have we changed? Let's take a look at this. Yeah, no, we haven't changed. Highest volume node going all the way back to Tuesday. So this is a very, very important level. If we continue to the downside here, we're going to take a look at order flow. We got longs absolutely wrecked. We're going to come back now and just understand what has been happening on Market Cipher. Like I said, we have a confirmed hidden bull div on the daily time frame, making it quite probable actually that the low is in. I do believe the general low is in. The specific low, we might dip down more into the green box, but I believe the general low is in here. 12-hour time frame, bullish divergence. 8-hour bullish div, 4-hour bullish div. Things actually, even though we're getting this retrace here on a Monday, things actually still look good, in my opinion, for the low being in, the general low. And this is a real make it or break it level for Bitcoin because we are coming down to backtest the major support resistance slip that goes all the way back to the beginning of 2024, man. Crazy, right? Absolutely crazy. What's actually really crazy here as I sit and look at this chart is to think about the last year, how most of the year we were just trading in this range. Then we got a little bit pump happy action. Then For months, we're just trading in this range. What a boring year 2024 has been. 2023 was a beautiful, fun year for trading Bitcoin. It was absolutely phenomenal. 2023 was such a great year for Bitcoin, man. At least as far as trading goes. Obviously, like, we've made massive gains in 2024. But it wasn't very fun to trade, was it? Let's see. Donald Trump live yet? No. Not yet. We've got ourselves over 4,000 people in the house. Let's see if we can't smash up the likes. That is crazy. We really have 4,000 people in the house right now as we're preparing for Donald Trump to come out the gate swinging. Let's see. Come on, Donald Trump. Come on, man. We need you. We need you. Looks like our box isn't quite holding, so we've got our next box down here. This box really we do want to see hold. We do want to see hold. Yeah, Donald Trump's watching my show. He's waiting for the live stream to end. He's at McDonald's. Shout out to Bob Riley, who says pump it, baby. All right, let's clear off the chart here. Sheesh, guys, I'm literally down $10,000 from where I was yesterday at this time, man. Isn't that crazy? Easy come, easy go. 10 grand, man. Down the toilet. Come on, Bitcoin. Is this first white box going to hold? Come on, Donald. Come on, Donald. We're waiting patiently. All right, we're starting to get a little bit of a bounce. Let's check out once again the order flow for Bitcoin. Guys, the rest of the market is going to follow Bitcoin. All right, all our other coins are going to follow Bitcoin. All right, let's pop on over to the order flow chart and see what traders are doing. So longs are totally out of the game. Nobody's longing right now. Nobody's longing right now. We only have people shorting, a few people shorting. Look at this massive decrease in open interest here, guys. Everything from yesterday is now closed. Shorts and longs. Shorts got wrecked. Longs got wrecked. That is called the ultimate toilet bowl flush, guys. The ultimate toilet bowl flush, man. All right, man. The ultimate toilet bowl flush right there. Okay, so we are coming down. Let's do a little bit of low time frame analysis. Do we have bullish divs on the 6-minute time frame? The answer is no. We do not. Do we have bullish divs on the 12-minute time frame? The answer is no. We do not. Market Cipher looks like she wants to come down a little bit lower here. She looks like she wants to come down a little bit lower here. We also understand we're coming to our first major area of support. All right, she looks like she wants lower, but we are coming down to the white box of support. So maybe we find a little bit of hope here. Maybe. Maybe. He's sipping Diet Coke and having fun watching the crypto markets. Is that what Trump's doing? Because that's what I'm doing, man. I'm sipping me some, don't laugh, okay? Some caffeine-free Zevia Cola, all right? 0 caffeine, 0 sugar. It's just carbonated water, which is probably loaded with fluoride. It's in an aluminum can full of BPA. It has stevia extract, shown to lower testosterone in mice, and natural flavors. No one knows what that is because it's not really regulated. It could be anything, guys. But this is what I'm drinking here. It also has tartaric acid and citric acid. All right, so I'm probably drinking. This is probably estrogen in a can, man. This should be called. This should be called. What should this thing be called? I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good name for it. It's probably really, really bad, right? But it's vegan. So there you go. It's vegan. Here we go. We're getting a little bit of a bounce from this area, guys. Trump is 78 years old. They're probably trying to teach him about wallets and seed phrases. Joel Cummins says, my degree is in nutrition. Cool, man. Yeah, Shivia. There you go. Shivia. Man boobs. Diet Cola. A can of Tran. A can of Tran. Nice. All right, here we go, baby. Wow, we got ourselves 1,700 likes, 4,000 watchers. You know what? If Trump comes on here, I'm feeling like we should do a giveaway today. It's just one of those days where I feel like we should do a giveaway today. You know what I'm saying? Do you guys think we should do a giveaway? Pop a 1 in the chat if you think we should do a giveaway today. Maybe they're changing his diaper. Trump is live, baby. All right, Trump is live. Let's see. Not yet on CNBC. All right, we're still waiting, guys. I am so excited to see what happens here, man. I am so excited to see if this is gonna move the market, man. After a day like yesterday, he comes out, man. Come on, Donald Trump. Come on, DT. All right, and remember, we've got our CME gap down below, just below. CME gap, we'll put it on our chart here. I know you guys can't see it yet. Hang on. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, people want a giveaway. All right, we'll do a giveaway today. We'll do a giveaway later on the stream, all right? Later in the stream. Man, I'm telling you guys. Here we go, baby. Let's see. The Bitcoin price coming on down. Holding, though, at our first zone of support. Holding our first zone right here of support. And we are waiting for Donald Trump to come out the gate and talk about this investment. Apparently $100 billion investment announcement. And if he says the word crypto, and I don't believe he will, but if he starts talking about crypto, guys, it is going to be bullish. We're going to get a surprise move. Maybe we actually do what we did yesterday. Remember, we didn't fill that CME gap yesterday. We just got a pretty big bounce from the level. So let's see what's going to happen right now. This is very interesting. The suspense really is killing me, guys. The suspense really is killing me. The suspense is killing me, y'all. I wonder what you guys said in the poll here, too, because we did take a poll. We took a poll. Man, I hope this holds, guys. I really hope this holds. Like, I am really hoping that this was our low here. I'm really hoping that was our low. I took a poll in the chat. What do you guys have to say? Most of you guys think this week will close bullishly. And, you know, I did post this thing on Twitter the other day. Which basically asked the question, you know, where are we right now in the market cycle? You know, there's two options. Either we're here at the top or we're right down here before the big euphoria phase. And personally, I have to go with this one down here. The reason why is because of all the bearish sentiment that has been building right now. I've never seen a market top where there's been so much bearish sentiment. And maybe it's because people have been burned so many times in crypto buying the top. You know, that could be it. Like the last few Bitcoin cycles, most people got in at the top where you really had that euphoria. And it was a smaller market. Not really, though. Actually, the market cap, total crypto market cap right now, I think is less than it was in 2021. In fact, let's take a look at that real quick. But yeah, I've never seen bearish sentiment at the top, right? I've never seen that at the top. So let's take a quick look here at the total crypto market cap. Because if I'm not mistaken, are we seeing, let's check out the 2-day, check out the weekly actually. Yeah, would you look at this, guys? 2021 bull market top. We have actually dipped below total crypto market cap, which actually shows you how strong of an asset Bitcoin is when you think about it. Because you know, the money is pretty much in Bitcoin. All these altcoins have not seen their all-time highs yet, right? Except for Solana is the only one. But is this not crazy, guys? Right now, we're sitting at about $2.8 trillion when the top in the last bull cycle was $3 trillion. But yeah, I've never felt bearish sentiment at the top of the market. And I've been through a bunch of them. I've been through this one. Put it on log scale, you know? I've been through this one here in 2017. I first got into Bitcoin right around the summer of 2016. I'll never forget that time. Right around this area, I put my life savings into Bitcoin. And let me tell you, the sentiment here was so bullish. Sentiment up here was so bullish as well. Especially since we made a higher high. Right? Especially since we continued to be in bullish market structure. Man, it was bullish. Right now, it is pretty dang bearish. Bearish sentiment everywhere, man. Which is pretty crazy. But let's see. We are starting to get a little bit of a bounce here on Bitcoin. Alright, we've got ourselves this green box here. Now keep in mind, we had a green box here this morning too. And we did get a little bit of a bounce from the green box. Okay, we had our green boxes of support. Alright, we got a little bit of a move. We rejected from this value area. We couldn't even touch VWAP. Alright, now we're back down to our second green box of support for the day. We're forming a 12-minute green dot here. Alright, setting us up for a bullish divergence. So, let's see. Is President Trump speaking yet? No! Come on, man! Come on, man! We got to give a major shout out to Frankie Legend. It's the make or break level for sure. 7 million shorts at entry right now. Let's check it out. These guys... What guys are you talking about? These guys are all out, man. It's crazy. Oh, you're talking about the guys from yesterday. These guys from yesterday. We have a few... No, they're all out, man. What shorts are at entry right now? It is crazy. Everybody is flushed out from yesterday. This is a pure toilet bowl flush. And honestly, I have to say probabilities are just based on volume alone, right? Just based on volume alone. Whoops. This is our value area. It's most likely we come down to our POC at 84.6. All right, that's most probable right now, 84.6. All right, we are waiting for President Donald Trump. Happening now. Meme coin ads. Very apropos. Very apropos. It will begin shortly, guys. Alright? Apparently it will begin shortly. We're waiting. We're waiting. Smash up the likes, guys. Smash up the likes. We got quite a few people in the house right now. We've got about 4,700 people in the house, and let's see if we can't get 4,000 likes, man. If right now we are gonna do a $500 giveaway. We get the likes up to the watchers right now, man. We'll do a $1,000 giveaway. We will do a $1,000 giveaway if we can get up 4,500 likes. That'd be crazy. 4,500 likes. That'd be insane. That would be insane, man. Millennia is talking now, alright? Millennia is speaking. She's going to talk about why Millennia Coin isn't going anywhere. Come on, baby, come on. Come on, Bitcoin, come on. We're going to get thrown down to the gap? What do you guys think, though? Like, is my trade in danger here? You know, I did ask the other day, should I close this trade for a $23,000 profit? A lot of people said yes, but I didn't do it. Alright, because I'm really hoping this is the bottom here. I'm taking a risk on this one, guys. I'm taking a bit of a risk on this one. But it's at such a make it or break level. Come on, Bitcoin, come on. Come on, Donald Trump, come on. Come on, Trump. It's 3-3. 33, whoa. The Illuminati's giving us signals, guys. 33, 2025. Trump's coming in to talk about the next big move that the Illuminati's gonna make. All right, buying up all those crypto coins, baby. Doesn't look like a healthy pullback. Well, you know, DAR, the reason why I'm still holding on for this being a healthy pullback is because of the fact that it happened over the weekend. We have a CME gap below, and we had such a good close yesterday. So let's see what's going to happen. But I hope it is just a pullback. All right, let's see. 78 double bottom. That could happen as well. And honestly, we could make a 77.5 double bottom. All right. Rest assured, we come down here and start to bounce. I'm FOMOing long, man. I'm FOMOing long live, baby. I'm going to live stream FOMO long. All right, Bitcoin's dumping, man. We're losing the box. We're losing the box again. Here we go. We're coming toward the CME gap. Come on, Donald. Come on, DT. DT. It's just you and me, DT. What am I waiting for? After all, he already wrote on Truth Social. We're waiting for him to come out and say, look, guys, everybody right now who's trading Bitcoin, it's going to pump. I, Donald J. Trump, have just signed an executive order that says we're going to put $100 billion into Bitcoin, Pepe, Trump coin. Look, all you guys who trusted me after I rug pulled you, look, trust the plan, man. Trust the plan, all right? You know? Trust the plan, baby. Where we go one, we go all, or whatever the heck. I'm about to pump it back up, all right? That's what we're waiting for him to say. He deleted the message on Truth Social? Trump! Come on, man. I thought we were friends, bro.
Make sure to like and subscribe to Jason Casper. He's the best YouTube trader in the world. He's getting huge. Shout out to the Casper crew.
I thought we were friends, Donald Trump. Sheesh. Oh my goodness. Alright, we are getting a dip back down to the box. Make it or break it box. We're waiting. We're waiting. We're waiting. The event will begin shortly, they say. We got more commercials. If you want to build a website on WEEX, alright, you can try it out for free. You own a pizzeria? Just a random pizzeria owner trying to build a website? WEEX, baby. You can do it yourself. Drag and drop, baby. Drag and drop. You don't even need to know any coding. You addicted to nicotine? Try these pouches, man. Alright? Here we go. Event will begin shortly. Here we go. We're getting a drip drop. Drip drop down. Drip drop down, baby. Man. Not the best look. Why am I shouting? Because this is the most sensational YouTube channel in the world. In fact, this is one of the least sensational videos I've done in a while. Because I'm trying to monitor this dang Donald Trump thing. Oh! Oh, what a tease, man. What a tease! With that picture. Alright, back to the order flow. What is happening? Not much lower before we get to that level, but look, I do have to say that we have seen pretty much everyone shaking out of these markets. Pretty much everyone shaking out of these markets right now. Come on, Trump. It's almost been an hour. Where are you, man? Where's Donald Trump? It's been an hour. Alright, it's the moment of truth right now. I think he's coming out. No? Not yet? I could have sworn I heard a change in the music. Hang on. Nope. I thought I heard a change in the music here. Oh man, we are just pissing away money right now. It's crazy. We are just losing money like crazy. Come on, Donald Trump, we need you. Guys, I think we have a record right now. Is this real or fake? We really have 5,000 people in the chat? Is that real? That can't be real. That can't be real. Is that real? No way. No way. All right. Come on, Donald. We're awaiting. We're awaiting. We're awaiting. We're awaiting. Let's go to the 1 minute time frame. Grinding down at the support level. All right, come on, Donald. He's playing with us. He's playing with us, crypto traders. Bro gets YouTube money and doesn't have premium. That's true, man. I don't. Well, I do have premium, just not on this account, actually. All right, come on, Donald. Where can you watch the live? Right here, baby. Tariffs canceled, Bitcoin pumping. Come on, man. I hope it's good. I hope it's juicy. All right, we need some Trump Zelensky energy here. We need Donald Trump to straight up Zelensky the Bitcoin price, man. Say to Bitcoin, you don't have the cards. You don't have the cards, Bitcoin. All right, you want to make a deal? We'll make a deal. You don't have the cards right now. And Donald Trump is going to just say, look, Bitcoin, you got to go back up. You got to go back up. $100,000 plus Bitcoin right now. Look, it's already. Come on, baby. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on! Trump said he'll be out once he closes his short. That's so funny. All right. Is he live? Let's refresh. Oh, my goodness. He's not speaking. All right. Shout out to Big Butts 28, the best wife in the world. I love you so much, Big Butts. Thank you so much for being my wife.
Make sure to like and subscribe to Jason Casper. He's the best YouTube trader in the world. He's getting huge. Shout out to the Casper crew.
Gotta give a major shout out also to the Casper crew, guys. Best trading community in the world, jasoncaspertrading.com. Also, links to all the exchanges I trade on in the description and pin comment and all that stuff. Like, subscribe, click the bell, all those things YouTubers are supposed to say while we wait for the man himself, Donald Trump, all right? Look, starting at just $83. Can you believe this?
If you live anywhere here in the red circled area on the map and you have an old, struggling furnace or heating system, right now we have an offer going on where we can get you a
Do you guys need heat?
new, super efficient
Need a winter heat special?
heating system that's going to heat your house exactly the way you'd want it to for $0 down and starting at just $83.
All right. Come on, DT. Trump to make an investment announcement, the Telegraph. All right, okay, so look, the Telegraph at least is giving us a live stream here. All right, at least we got some guy's bald head on the dang computer screen, man. This is what we need. We need a bald head. Come on, Donald Trump. We need some yellow hair. Look at this guy. I wonder who that guy is. Who do you think that guy is, man? Do you think he knows his head is being live streamed in front of 5,000 people on Jason Casper's YouTube channel? I bet you he doesn't even know. All shorts are going to get wrecked, says Mr. Green. I hope you're right, Mr. Green. Mr. Green, I hope you're right, baby, because we are long. We are long. We are strong. We are looking for the pump, baby. We're coming down to the first box of support, where maybe we drop down to the second box of support here. But we are looking to really pump this Bitcoin price straight to a new all-time high, baby. You know, straight to a new all-time high. I feel it in my bones. The general bottom is in. All right, the general bottom is in. Come on, Donald. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. We need some Trump. We need some Donald Trump. What is going on with that? Just gotta... Oh, okay. You know, we start to see a bounce. I might even have to FOMO in an extra $100,000 into this long trade. Live on YouTube. You know, I might just have to FOMO live on YouTube, baby. An extra $150,000. I'm getting ready. I got my trigger finger ready. All right, we're just gonna FOMO in maybe a quarter mil. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Sell the news. My Bitcoin is bald. Let's go for the giveaway. Trump is an hour late speaking. Yeah, he's an hour late speaking. Look, guys, we are going to do a giveaway today. All right, we are going to be doing a giveaway today. We're going to be giving away $500 to one of the viewers, so make sure to like the stream. All right. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitter at Jason_Casper. All right. You don't want to not follow me on Twitter. All right. I'm telling you, you'll miss out on all the cool things, like for example, like me randomly just freestyling. You know? This is from yesterday. All right. Come on. Donald Trump. We need you. We need you. Today, speech pump. Tomorrow, terrorist dump. Friday, crypto reserve pump. That would be crazy. Can you imagine that? It's not going to be crypto related. Trust me, I'm an engineer. Shout out to Wes the electrician. I'm bearish, I'm bullish. See the trigger, better pull it. That's a nice bar there, Splash. Splash fire. Come on, Trump. What is going on right now? I've got some mic issues here. I've got some issues. Check. Looks like you can still hear me, which is good. It's good. You know things are bearish when we depend on Trump for a news announcement? No. I disagree. I don't think things are bearish. I think he's the catalyst we need to get the last of this bull market on the road, baby. All right? That's what we need right now. Okay, look, over here on the Telegraph, they're showing the same old, the room here. Baldy's gone. All right, Baldy's gone. Come on, Trump. Look, we got some crypto bros up in here on the Telegraph. Crypto reserve, baby. Shout out to Jake D. All right. Shout out to Felix H. What's going on, Felix H? Uh-oh. I don't mean to block you, Felix H. Millennia coin replaces the dollar. Man, we got crypto bros up in here, man. That carpet is dirty. Freedom fighters. Says the carpet is dirty. You're right. Would you look at that? Look at this. What happened over there? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I do not want to know. So most people in the chat say that this week will close bullishly for Bitcoin. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. Come on, Donald. Come on, Mr. Trump. We're waiting for you. Melania's water broke. Was she pregnant? Is that Biden's pee stains? I was thinking something like that. Biddy is dumping. Okay, we got some flashing on the screen, guys. Man, we got some flashing. They're trying to give us a signal. They're trying to give us all seizures right now. All right, they're trying to give us seizures right now. We got some flashing, man. Come on, whoever's doing the HDMI cables. Come on, Baldy. Where's Baldy? Where's Baldy at? Should we open up 100x leverage long right now? What do you guys think? 100x leverage long trade? Right now? That would be scary stuff. It's so funny, the Telegraph, they're like, Trump to make an investment announcement, in quotes. That's right, Brood Mother, when is he going live? Like, what is going on? Man, honestly, that's right. Shout out to, Pasha says the camera should be $5 from AliExpress. Honestly, Trump needs to have a talk with crypto lifer Sam Price, all right? Sam Price will teach Trump how to do a real live stream, all right? Oh, I saw Baldy's hand pop up here. This is lower quality than the Jason Casper show. Okay, we're starting to get a little bit of a pump, man, as Trump, this means Trump is making his way to the Oval Office. Is that from the Oval Office? I don't know. I'm not a politician, guys. I don't know what shape the office is. I don't know what shape the office is, but we're starting to get a little bit of a pump from our first white box. 5-minute time frame, baby. Let's check out the order flow once again. Nothing going on in the order flow, trust me. I'm not showing it, trust me, there's nothing going on. Shout out to HFG, shout out to Ant Hug, long now. Man, I wouldn't be taking a trade right now. That's just my own personal thing. Because I don't see divs here. I want to see, if we start to bounce from here when Trump comes out, maybe it's risky. It's risky. But, it's risky. Is he going to talk about tariffs? Shout out to F. Having so much fun. That's great. Shout out to Antonzio. Those are his limit orders executing. Trump's limit orders, right? Trump's about to pump this thing, man. Come on, CNBC. Oh, look, we got a different angle here. We got a different angle right now. You guys see this? Here we go. I wonder what these books are. I wish I could read those books and see what they say. Only 29 likes? Let's give it 30. Ah, let's take it back. All right, we'll give it to him. Trump be like, we're going to pump. No, we're going to dump. Trump singing the pump song. The dump song. The US dollar is going to be backed by crypto, says nobody. It will someday, but it's not going to be Bitcoin. All right, it's going to be some other crypto. But yeah, for sure, the dollar has to be backed by some kind of digital asset. Otherwise, it will hyperinflate like every other fiat currency in the history of fiat currency. Something's going to something's have to be done with the dollar, y'all. All right, something's going to have to be done on the dollar. We can't go on like this forever. We need to find a better way. You know? Can't live like this forever. We need to find a better way. It's looking like we want to. It does look like we want to take a dip to the downside. All right. Here we go. Here we go, baby. I hope we're gonna pump. All right, we got another little different angle here. Let's fast forward. Come on, Trump. Come on, Trump. Looks like we're gonna come down a little bit more here, guys. All right, looks like we're gonna come down to our next support. It's based on market Cipher B. Take another quick look here at the order flow. There's no longs coming in, just shorts. Like everyone's out, man. It's crazy. This is crazy. Okay. This is crazy. Come on, Trump! We're waiting, we're waiting, we're waiting, we're waiting. Maybe if I refresh enough times, he'll just pop on out, you know? Maybe on Fox Business, I'll have better success. Maybe Fox News. Okay, something's happening. He has a conference right now? It was always scheduled for 3 p.m. Is that true or is that a joke? How long have I been in this position? I've been for quite some time. I've been in this position for a long time. Shout out to Vigorous Steve. That's an interesting question. Trump pump coming soon, baby. Shout out to Salmon. Why you pause? I don't know. Maybe refresh the screen. Monday fees got to be paid. Alt's getting wrecked. All right, let's check out the alt markets right now. Let's check out what's happening here with ETH. All right. Oof. Give me 1 second here to pull up the ETH chart. ETH is not really getting wrecked so bad, guys. We still are just coming down toward that support here. Let's check it out. Wait, I hear Trump. I hear him. Hang on. Here he is. He's live.
For those of you that are into that world, you would say, wow, he's a legend, but he is a legend, and it's an honor to be with you. Very great honor. Thank you very much.
President.
Thank you very much. Welcoming from TSMC, which is the biggest there is at a level that you can't even calculate, frankly. CC Wei to the White House for a very historic announcement. This is a tremendous thing for our country and hopefully for his company. We're also pleased to be joined by Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick and White House AI and the crypto czar David Sachs, another two very highly respected people. It's great.
He said crypto.
Involved. And David, thank you very much for coming on. David is sort of the king of intellect in that world. We have some good people. Today, Taiwan Semiconductor is announcing that they will be investing at least $100 billion in new capital in the United States over the next short period of time to build state-of-the-art semiconductor manufacturing facilities. I think mostly it's going to be in Arizona, which is what I understand, which is a great state. I like it because I won it, but I won most of them, actually. But I did. We won it, and we won it big. The most powerful AI chips in the world will be made right here in America, and it'll be a big percentage of the chips made by his company. But as you know, they're based mostly in Taiwan, and they're far and away the biggest. There's nobody even close. This $100 billion in new investment will go into building 5 cutting-edge fabrication facilities in the great state that we just discussed, Arizona, and will create thousands of jobs, many thousands of jobs, and they're high-paying jobs. In total, today's announcement brings Taiwan Semiconductor investments to about $165 billion they've started already. Among the largest new foreign direct investments in the United States, Apple, as you know, made a big announcement last week of $500 billion, and we have some others that have announced. We have many that want to announce, but I don't have time to do all of these announcements, I tell you. But for you, I'm doing the announcement.
Thank you.
This will create hundreds of billions of dollars in economic activity and boost America's dominance in artificial intelligence and beyond. Semiconductors are the backbone of the 21st century economy, and really, without the semiconductors, there is no economy. Powering everything from AI to automobiles to advanced manufacturing. And we must be able to build the chips and semiconductors that we need right here in American factories with American skill and American labor. And that's exactly what we're doing. As you know, Taiwan pretty much has a monopoly on that market. And I think pretty much is not a term that's even appropriate. They do have a monopoly. And this is a tremendous move by the most powerful company in the world. It's a matter of economic security. It's also a matter of national security for us. And at the same time, Mr. Wei will be able to diversify and have his a tremendous presence in another place and a very safe place. And I want to thank Taiwan Semiconductor for doing the announcement. And I'd like to ask Mr. Wei to say a few words, if you might. And I'd also like to ask Howard and David, you can say a couple of words, but maybe you should go first, because right now he's the most important man in the room. I'm sorry, fellas. Please. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Great
Mr.
honor.
President.
Thank you.
I'm a little bit nervous, so I have to pull out my piece of paper. Mr. President, Secretary Lutnick, and David, I didn't know that your title. but okay. First, I want to say thank you to Mr. President to give me this opportunity to announce our big project in the U.S. TSMC is the world's largest chip manufacturing funded by Dr. Morris Chang in 1987. It's now at the forefront of semiconductor technology, supporting AI advancement and industry growth. In fact, I would like to wind back the time that in 2020, we have to thank President Trump's vision and his support. So TSMC started the journey of establishing the advanced chip manufacturing in Arizona. And now, let me proudly say, now the vision becomes reality. In Phoenix, Arizona, with 3,000 employees, we are producing the most advanced chip made on U.S. soil. With the success of our first fab, so we are now very happy to announce we are going to invest additional $100 billion US in addition to our current $65 billion US investment in Arizona. We are going to build 3 more new fabs after we promised 3 fabs already, and another 2 very advanced packaging fab, and most important, R&D center also in Arizona. For this, all the investment, $165 billion, is going to create thousands of high-paid jobs, as the president just announced. And we are, most important, actually, we are going to produce many AI chips. We are going to produce many chips to support the AI progress and to support the smartphones progress. And again, with that, I want to thank President Trump again for his support. In addition, I also want to thank my customers in the U.S., such as Apple, NVIDIA, AMD, Qualcomm, Broadcom. They all support TSMC's manufacturing in the U.S. Without their support, we probably cannot make it through. So again, I want to thank them. Also, I'd like to thank the TSMC's employee. Without their effort, we just cannot make it today. That's all I want to say, and thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's get the crypto guy speaking.
Howard, please, David. Sure. Thank you.
So I'm thrilled to be here today because President Trump has made it a fundamental objective to bring semiconductor chip manufacturing home to America. Under the Biden administration, TSMC received a $6 billion grant, and that encouraged them to build $65 billion. So America gave TSMC 10% of the money to build here. And now you're seeing the power of Donald Trump's presidency, because TSMC, the greatest manufacturer of chips in the world, is coming to America with a $100 billion investment. And of course, that is backed by the fact that they can come here because they can avoid paying tariffs. So the idea is come to America, build greatness in America, build for the American customers, the Apple, NVIDIA, that whole list that Chairman Wei gave in order to bring production to America. So we're really, really excited. This continues the most incredible path you've ever seen in these first weeks and months of the Trump administration of incredible manufacturing coming to America. The keys that the president has called out are coming here. They're coming here in huge size because they want to be in the greatest market in the world, and they want to avoid the tariffs that if they're not here, they'd have to suffer. So I want to congratulate CC Wei for bringing in this incredible $100 billion investment, but it's on the shoulders of our President Donald Trump, which is why he's coming. So thank you.
Thank you. David?
Thank you, sir. Well, the products that TSMC makes are literally the most important products in the world. I mean, these advanced chips power everything. They power AI, they power your phone, they power your cars, and without them, the whole modern economy would stop, but they're not made in the United States. So for TSMC to move here is a huge, huge development, and we owe that to President Trump's leadership on the economy and Secretary Lutnick as well. And Cece, thank you for coming here. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Dan. So thank you very much. A big percentage of chips with this investment will be made now, a big percentage. Worldwide, we had very little, almost none. We used to have a lot with Intel, but we had very little. And we'll be at close to 40% of the market with this transaction and a couple of others that we're doing. That's a tremendous leap, like a leap that nobody would have really said was possible. So I just want to thank you all for being here. If you want a couple of questions, ideally on this subject, yes.
Which number of jobs that will create? He said
you're probably talking about 20, 25,000 jobs, but it'll get bigger and bigger with time. Knowing this gentleman, it'll get bigger and bigger. There'll be no stopping him. Yeah, Brian, go ahead.
In addition to the job, you talked about national security, and that's one thing I think a lot of Americans don't understand. Explain the national security aspect of this.
Well, without the chips and semiconductors, nothing runs today. You can't buy a car without them. You can't get a radio, a television, nothing. You can't get anything. And we thought it was very important, obviously business-wise, but we thought even in terms of national security to have this large percentage of the chips, semiconductors, and other things that they make, the most important product. And not a product that you can really copy. It takes years and years. You know, on the needle of a pin is total genius. I mean, they can put things, I mean, something the size of the needle, the point of a pin, they put information that is just not even believable. So if you would see this, it's just really something. Yes, Brian?
One aspect to that. Honda announced they're coming to Indiana because of the tariffs. Once again,
that's right.
Bringing additional jobs in manufacturing. You want to comment on that as well?
Well, Honda's coming, and I told you about Apple that they're going to be starting to build massively here, $500 billion. And we have many other companies going to be announced, but we had many that have already announced. And now it's going to be great. It's looking really strong. I don't think this country has ever seen anything like we're seeing right now. Now, the tariffs, as you know, will start a week earlier than the reciprocal, which is going to be on a couple of weeks earlier. Reciprocal tariffs start on April 2nd. And I wanted to make it April 1st, but I didn't want to go April Fool's Day because that costs a lot of money, but that one day. But so we're going April 2nd. But very importantly, tomorrow tariffs 25% on Canada and 25% on Mexico, and that'll start. So they're going to have a tariff. So what they have to do is build their car plants, frankly, and other things in the United States, in which case they have no tariffs. In other words, you build, and this is exactly what Mr. Wei is doing, by building here. Otherwise, they'll build, if they did them in Taiwan to send them here, they'll have 25% or 30% or 50% or whatever the number may be someday. It'll go only up. But by doing it here, he has no tariff, so he's way ahead of the game. And I would just say this to people in Canada or Mexico, if they're going to build car plants, the people that are doing them are much better off building here because we have the market. We're the market where they sell the most. And so I think it's going to be very exciting for the automobile companies, very exciting for, I can think of any, as an example, North Carolina, they had the great, I used to go there to buy furniture for hotels, and it's been wiped out. That business all went to other countries. And now it's all going to come back into North Carolina, the furniture manufacturing business, please.
Is the Ukraine minerals deal now dead, or can it be revived?
Well, I'll let you know. We're making a speech. You probably heard about it tomorrow night, so I'll let you know tomorrow night. But no, I don't think so. I think it's a great deal for us because, you know, Biden very, very foolishly, stupidly, frankly, gave $300 billion and $350 billion more accurately to a country fight and to try and do things. And you know what happened? We get nothing. We get nothing. Just gave it. We could have rebuilt our entire U.S. Navy with $350 billion. Think of it, $350 billion. We could have rebuilt our U.S. Navy. So he gave it away as fast as the money could be gone. And what we're doing is getting that all back and a lot more than that. And we need, it's very important for this business that we're talking about here with chips and semiconductors and everything else, we need rare earths. And the deal we have is we have the finest rare earths that you can.
Sir, Mr. President, what do you need to see from President Zelensky to restart these negotiations?
Well, I just think he should be more appreciative because this country has stuck with them through thick and thin. We've given them much more than Europe, and Europe should have given more than us because, as you know, that's right there. That's the border. This country really was like the fence on the border. It was very important to Europe, and I'm not knocking Europe. I'm saying that they were a lot smarter than Joe Biden because Joe Biden didn't have a clue. He just gave money hand over fist, and they should have been able to equalize with us. In other words, if we gave $1, they should have given. Well, we gave $350 billion. They probably gave 100, but on top of it all, they get their money back because they're doing it in the form of a loan, and it's a secured loan. So when I saw that, which I've known about for a little while, I said it's time for us to be smart. At the same time, it's great for them because they get us in the country taking the rare earth, which is going to fuel this big engine, and especially the engine that we've in a very short time created. And we get something, and we're there. We have a presence there. With all of that being said, I want one thing to happen. I want all of those young people to stop being killed. They're being killed by the thousands every single week. Last week, 2,700 were killed. 2,700 young, in this case, just about all young boys from Ukraine and from Russia. And that's not young people from the United States, but it's on a human basis. I want to see it stop. The money is one thing, but the death. And they're losing thousands of soldiers a week. And that's not including the people that get killed every time a town goes down or a missile goes into a town. And I want to see it stop. Yes.
Are you considering canceling military aid to Ukraine? And can we get a reaction to what the President just said, that your administration is bringing U.S. worldview in alignment with Moscow's?
So this is a deal that should have never happened. This is a deal that would have never happened. And it didn't happen for 4 years. It didn't happen. It was never even close to happening. If I were president, it would not have happened. And October 7th would not have happened in Israel. And inflation wouldn't have happened. And Afghanistan, disastrous, the way they withdrew. Not the fact that they withdrew, but the way they withdrew would have never happened. And we would have had Bagram right now instead of China having it. It was 1 hour away from where China makes their nuclear weapons. We would have kept Bagram with one of the biggest air bases in the world. All of these things happened, and it's a shame. But it is what it is, and now we're here. I want to see it end fast. I don't want to see this go on for years and years. Now, President Zelensky supposedly made a statement today in AP. I'm not a big fan of AP, so maybe it was an incorrect statement, but he said he thinks the war's going to go on for a long time. And he better not be right about that. That's all I'm saying.
This project, could this minimize the impact of the U.S. with chips should China decide to isolate Taiwan or China decide to take Taiwan?
Well, it's a very interesting point. It's a great question, actually, but this would certainly, I can't say minimize. That would be a catastrophic event, obviously. But it will at least give us a position where we have, in this very, very important business, we would have a very big part of it in the United States. So it would have a big impact if something should happen with Taiwan.
Are you looking at relieving Russian sanctions if there is a peace deal?
Well, we're going to make deals with everybody to get this war, including Europe and European nations. And they've acted very well. You know, they're good people. I know most of them are friends of mine. The heads of state, the heads of the various countries, prime ministers from the different. I got four prime ministers and 5 presidents called me over the last 2 days, and they want to work it out. They want to get it worked out. And I think they're also, they're talking money, but the money is less important than the deaths. We're talking thousands of young people a week. And people would say, why do I care about Ukraine, young people? Why do I care about, and not all young, but they're pretty young. Ukraine is running a little bit low, and they're getting older. They're recruiting older people. It's a very, very sad thing that's happening over there, and we want to get it finished. We want to stop the death.
On the tariffs, is there any room left for Canada and Mexico to make a deal before midnight? And should we expect those Chinese tariffs, the extra 10%, to take
no room left for Mexico or for Canada? No, the tariffs, they're all set. They go into effect tomorrow.
Mr. President, just to follow up on my colleague's question.
And just so you understand, vast amounts of fentanyl have poured into our country from Mexico. And as you know, also from China, where it goes to Mexico and goes to Canada. And China also had an additional 10, so it's 10 plus 10. And it comes in from Canada and it comes in from Mexico. And that's a very important thing to say. Yeah, please, go ahead.
Have you decided if you're going to suspend military aid to Ukraine? Have you made that decision?
Well, I haven't even talked about that right now. I mean, right now, we'll see what happens. A lot of things are happening right now as we speak. I mean, literally as we speak. I could give you an answer and go back to my office, the beautiful Oval Office. I could go back into the Oval Office and find out that the answer is obsolete. It's like his business. It's obsolete. You come up with a new chip and it's obsolete about 2 minutes later, right? But that's what's good about his business. That's why he's the only one that's successful in it. But
to follow up my colleague's question, from Russia saying that your foreign policy is largely in line with their vision, should that be concerning to Americans?
Said what?
Should that be concerning to Americans?
Read the statement.
That Russia says that your administration's foreign policy is, quote, largely in line with their vision.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think it takes two to tango, and you're going to have to make a deal with Russia, and you're going to have to make a deal with Ukraine. You're going to have the assent, and you're going to have the consent from the European nations, because I think that's important, and from us. I think everybody has to get into a room, so to speak, and we have to make a deal. And the deal can be made very fast. It should not be that hard a deal to make. It can be made very fast. Now, maybe somebody doesn't want to make a deal, and if somebody doesn't want to make a deal, I think that person won't be around very long. That person will not be listened to very long. Because I believe that Russia wants to make a deal. I believe certainly the people of Ukraine want to make a deal. They've suffered more than anybody else. We talk about suffering. They've suffered. But if you think about it, under President Bush, they got Georgia, right? Russia got Georgia. Under President Obama, they got a nice big submarine base, a nice big chunk of land where they have their submarines. You know that, right? Crimea. Under President Trump, they got nothing. And under President Biden, they tried to get the whole thing. They tried to get the whole big Ukraine, the whole thing. If I didn't get in here, they would have gotten the whole thing. So I can only say you can go back to Bush, you can go back to Obama, and go back to Biden. They took a lot. The only one they didn't get, you know what I gave them? I gave them anti-tank missiles. That's what I gave them. I gave them sanctions on Russia. I gave them javelins. You know the javelins? You know when they took out all those tanks? You know the tanks were heading to Kiev by the hundreds, and they were unstoppable. And I gave them javelins. So, you know, I really, Putin is the one that will tell you this has not been so good for them. The fact is that I just want fairness. I want fairness. But think of it. I gave Russia nothing except grief. I gave them nothing. I gave them sanctions and javelins. That's what I gave them. Obama gave them sheets, and you heard that statement before. It's a very famous. Trump gave them javelins, and Obama gave them sheets, and then they say how close I am to Russia. And let me tell you, we have to make a deal because there are a lot of people being killed that shouldn't be killed. But remember, Trump gave them nothing, and the other presidents gave them a lot. They gave them everything.
Mr. President, on trade, you met with Argentine President Javier Milei at CIPAC. He wants to sign a free trade agreement with the United States. Is that something that you would consider even with Argentina?
I'll consider anything. And Argentina, I think he's great, by the way. I think he's a great leader. He's doing a great job. He's doing a fantastic job. Brought it back from oblivion. Yeah, we'll look at things. We're looking at the UK with things. It doesn't have to be tariffs, but tariffs are easy, they're fast, they're efficient, and they bring fairness. For instance, when people kill their dollar, their equivalent of the dollar, whether it's the yuan or the yen in Japan or the yuan in China, when they drop them down, that puts us at a very unfair disadvantage. So all I have to do is say, Howard, we're going to have to raise the tariffs a little bit, because I've called President Xi, I've called the leaders of Japan to say you can't continue to reduce and break down your currency. You can't do it because it's unfair to us. It's very hard for us to make tractors, Caterpillar, here when Japan, China, and other places are killing their currency, meaning driving it down. So all of these things add up. And the way you solve it very easily is with tariffs, because when they do that, instead of having to make phone calls every day like I used to do with certain leaders, President Xi a little bit, a lot of phone calls, talking about the fact that they're lowering their yuan, they're lowering it down, and that makes it very, very hard for us. So this way I just say, look, let them do that, and we make up for it with the tariffs. But
will you be speaking with Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum about
yeah, sure, I will. I have a lot of respect for her.
Mr. President, Mr. President, tariff takes effect. It'll be 20% on China now. How high are you willing to go against China?
Well, I can't say. It depends on what they do with their currency. It depends on what they do in terms of a retaliation, with some kind of an economic retaliation, which I don't think they're going to retaliate too much. Hey, look, the United States has been taken advantage of for 40 years. The United States has been a laughingstock for years and years. That's why this gentleman is built in Taiwan instead of building here. It would have been better if he built here. If we had a president that knew what they were doing, and we had a lot of them very bad on trade. Look, I'm a huge fan of Ronald Reagan, but he was bad on trade, very bad on trade. He allowed a lot of people, a lot of businesses to be taken. So I say that with due respect, because he was so great on other things, but he was bad on trade. We are setting records right now, records like nobody has ever seen before. When you have companies like this coming in, and almost 40% of their company in one signature is going to be devoted to what he does, which is one of the most important businesses in the world. That's an unbelievable thing. When Apple now is going to start building all of their plants here, all because of what we've done in terms of, it's not because he likes me or they like me. They don't probably like me at all. I don't know. I think he likes me a little bit at least. But you know what? It's the incentive we created, or the negative incentive. I mean, it's going to be very costly for people to take advantage of this country. They can't come in and steal our money and steal our jobs and take our factories and take our businesses and expect not to be punished. And they're being punished by tariffs. It's a very powerful weapon that politicians haven't used because they were either dishonest, stupid, or paid off in some other form. And now we're using them. Say it.
Have you spoken with President Xi about this?
I don't want to tell you that. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Running for New York City mayor.
Will people who don't respond to the emails be fired?
All right, y'all. Well, good old Donald Trump is all done speaking. So, what's going on with the Bitcoin? Well, man, we are bouncing from the top of the gap here. He didn't really have much to say about crypto. Not really the most bullish news in the world. So, man, I don't know what to say, guys. Looks like we just dumped during the speech, and we are coming to the support. And if it doesn't hold, I fear for what tomorrow might bring. I fear for what tomorrow might bring. Shout out to everybody in the chat. God bless you guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, click the bell for notifications. Look, we're supposed to give a giveaway today. The thing is, I don't have time to do it. I have to head out right now. We will do a giveaway during tomorrow's live stream no matter what. We're going to do a $1,000 giveaway tomorrow during the live stream no matter what. So if you want to win the giveaway, come back tomorrow, same time, same place, for a $1,000 giveaway chance to win. That being said, may God bless everybody in Jesus' name. Even if you're not religious, may the Lord bless you. And I'll see you next time. Peace!